The 29th race of the NASCAR Microsoft Cup Series bring to you live at Dover National Speedway for the running. I don't know what I want to start to say right now. Yeah. So this is the 28th race of the season, third chase race of the season. This is the cutoff race for this round. And at the end of the race, 4 drivers will be eliminated for playoff contention. So currently, let's go and run down the top 16 drivers right now. So currently, first is Jimmie Johnson. Second is Kyle Busch. Third is Kevin Harvick. Fourth is Jeff Gordon. And all 4 of those drivers have already locked themselves into the next round. Fifth is Tony Stewart. Sixth is Denny Hamlin. Seventh is Matt Kenseth. Eighth is Carl Edwards. Ninth is Kurt Busch. 10th is Truex Jr. And here we get down to the business. Here we got Truex Jr. Like I said, 15 points away from the cutoff line. Almindinger 7 points ahead of the cutoff line. Kahne also 7 points ahead of the cutoff line. And then we have Dillion Jr. who's 7 points behind the cutoff line in 13th. Newman is 9 points behind the cutoff line. They have Clint Bowyer 17 points behind the cutoff line, and then we have Keslowski 30 points behind the cutoff line. And that's for watching Keslowski, very consistent. We were thinking that he would have been the underdog when we get to the chase, but he has not done well so far. So he has a lot of work to do, and he needs a lot of help in order to get himself to the next round. And it's also a very big surprise for Newman, who's been running very well also this season. He's going to need a good finish here. So it's going to be very interesting here for the cutoff line in the chase here. Anything can happen here at Dover International Speedway. Let's go look at our lineup here. So on the pole here today is Kyle Busch. Beside him is Denny Hamlin. Second row has Jeff Gordon and Jimmie Johnson. Third row Earnhardt Jr. and Kasey Kahne. Fourth row Kurt Busch and Clint Bowyer. Fifth row Newman and Kevin Harvick. Sixth row Carl Edwards and Keslowski. Seventh row Matt Kenseth and Tony Stewart. Eighth row Truex Jr. and Austin Dillion. Ninth row Jim McMurray and Kyle Larson. And 10th row has Joe Logano and Hornish Jr. The latest chase driver position is Almindinger all the way back in 26, so he's gonna have a lot of work to do because he's only 7 points that good to the chase onto the cutoff line here. But yeah, 100 laps here today. Here, 74-degree weather, winds out in the north and east and northeast at 3 miles an hour here. I mean, this race will decide all here. This may be the race, so one of these drivers can have momentum going to next round and get some more wins here. We saw it from Jimmie Johnson this round, and he's looking for 3 in a row here today. Here at Dover, and this is one of his favorite racetracks. 10 wins throughout here at Dover. Let's go downstairs for the commander to fire the engines here.
Drivers, start your engines.
And you just see how banked this track is, and then you also see how banked the straightaways are, because everything that cut, if you right here, you're going straight down. It almost feels like a Talladega or Daytona race on here, just how banked this track is. You got so many G's going to your body here. It's almost pretty much like an endurance race here. Just one of those endurance races that doesn't have 500 miles to it. Everyone wants you to have 500 miles here. Alright, here, the pace car is in here. Kyle Busch leads them. The third race, the final race is the cutoff line of round number 1. It's underway. Green flag's out. Busch leads the first lap. Almost looks like Junior let Denny Hamlin of there. Almost that hurt him a little bit there. By the way, here comes Jeff Gordon here now for looking for a race lead now. A lot of 3 wide in the back there. Gordon is all over the back of Busch right now. Looking for a race win here. And he goes to the inside. And he'll easily clear Kyle Busch for the lead. And Truex Jr on the inside now. Busch is really falling. 300 teammates here. We're looking to get more positions here. Kyle Busch clears him for a bit. Whoa! Wow, Johnson almost wrecked his teammate there. It's very interesting. Trying everything he can to get past Junior here. So Gordon continues to race here, so we had to coming to lap 6 of this race here. Hamlin start falling back to 5th here. Yeah. And pretty much most of these drivers that are in that's behind the qualifying line are running very well so far early this race. So we got Dillion Jr. in 88 running 4th, Newman running 6th, Clint Bowyer in the 15 car. Running 17th here, so that doesn't look good for him. And then you have Keslowski running the top 10 and 8th. So will that be enough here? We're just trying to pull away for the rest of the field here. Almost coming up to the second race lead over them right now. Johnson definitely, man, what a race here. Rather good run Johnson had throughout the whole chase. 2 wins in a row. So far, looking for 3 in a row. I just wanted his for his I'm gonna try to see here. Looking for 3 in a row here at his favorite racetrack, I should really say, just because of the amount of wins he has. Johnson inside Kyle Busch, so look on board here. Busch still finding the outside though. Not giving up. Made out there, yes he will. So Johnson not losing the second here now. Dillion is finally on the inside of Kyle Busch right now. So tight 2-car pack, very tight battle for second here. And all of these cars are very close to the third position of Kyle Busch right now. So, but yeah. Like I said, Keslowski has moved to 7, but it's enough for him because he's way down there in the last position here, 30 points below the cutoff line. Look at the lead Gordon has to the rest of Johnson right now and the rest of the field right now. He's pretty much on another zip code, I can say that right now. Laboratory, having teammates in the chase here is very important. Let me show you right here right now because I want to show you right now. So we have so the Joe Gibbs teammates of Kyle Busch, Denny Hamlin, Matt Kenseth, and Carl Edwards. They're most likely going to go to the next round. Ultimo most likely go to the next round here, and here's the issue why teams are so important. So we have Jeff Gordon in the race lead here, and you have Johnson second. But look at this, Dale Jr.'s in third. Is now in third now, passing Kyle Busch now. So you got 100 more teammates now up in the top 3 right now. And this pretty much been Dale Jr.'s pretty much in here because of the help of his teammates right now. I mean, they're Johnson and Gordon are good right now, but Kasey Kahne and Dale Jr. are in the hole now, and they put information from Junior. These 3 teammates gets Gordon gets information. Kahne and Earnhardt Jr. gets information for these for Johnson and Jimmie Johnson, those 2 dominating drivers so far. And that's what, and they gave information on how to run their car very well, and that's how they're in the top 3 right now. Pretty much like the reason why, yeah, pretty much the reason why teammates are very important here in the chase. So you got Busch running in 5th here right now. Kane's back here in 16th position. That doesn't look good for him right now. It's gonna be very close to him if he stays in that position right now. So yeah, pretty much Gordon and Johnson are pulling away from everyone, to be honest. It may be the battle between him, but Harvick's out in the picture now. He's looking to the inside. He's looking at Dale Jr. right now. Another one of those drivers who I've been talking about with teammates in the chase here. You got Harvick, Stewart, Kurt Busch. Those 3 drivers are in the chase right now, and it pretty much same thing goes here. Same thing goes. I believe in all the drivers here, all the teammates here. Johnson's definitely the best teammate in Hendricks Motorsports at the moment. And they also have Harvick, who's pretty much also their best teammate from their team at the moment. And they also have Kyle Busch, who's been the most dominant in his team the whole season. Looks like this battle between Harvick and Dillion Jr. here. Harvick's been faster a whole lot of times, and Dale Jr.'s not going to put up the fight for it. So Harvick takes 3rd now. You can see why, because he does not want to wreck his race car. Because if Dale Jr. wrecks here, it'll be the race is his chance for a championship is over. It's looking like Johnson from last week, I can tell you that right now. When Johnson absolutely pulled away and never looked back, and it looks like Gordon's pretty much doing the same thing too. But I think you have to watch for Harvick here in the 4 car. He definitely has a very fast race car right now. A tick faster than the rest of these drivers right now, so. And Gordon's might get to lap traffic here in a moment. just blistering a piss he's playing so far right now. At the end of the day, I don't even think Johnson really cares because he has 2 wins in the season. He's definitely getting into the next round on points. And he's 65 points above the playoff line here. And as we're 3 laps in, let's look at the top 10 right now. So you got Johnson in the lead right now. Gordon in the lead right now. Johnson is second. Third is Kevin Harvick. Fourth is Earnhardt Jr. Fifth is Ryan Newman. Sixth is Brad Keselowski. Seventh is Kyle Busch. Eighth is Denny Hamlin. Ninth is Tony Stewart. And round the top 10 is Matt Kenseth. I will just run for Almindinger so far. And not the best of the race so far. He's moved up a couple of positions, but if we don't get no cautions really quick here, we may have to use some pit strategy to move up here, like a 2-tire stop strategy. But yeah, it doesn't look good for him for right now. He is the last chase driver who's used the latest chase driver here. And there's 3 wide action here. Edwards, McMurray, and Kane battling out here right now. And we haven't seen McMurray here all season long. Nice to see him running a bit here. And as we know it, Gordon's already catching up to lap traffic now. Yeah, no matter if he wins the race or he wrecks his car, he will still be in the chase no matter what for Gordon. But a win here for Gordon will help his momentum a lot. So Johnson is going to catch up to Gordon for a little bit because he's behind some lap traffic here. So it's going to be pretty interesting how Johnson will catch up to him right now. All right, back to the quick update for low drivers here. We got Brad Keselowski here. It's pretty much almost a must-win situation. Just hope for the best here for Brad Keselowski. He's not been doing good the first 2 races, and he may be out here, even though he's running in 6th place for him. But we'll see. We'll find out here. He's gonna need a lot of help though. We got Clint Bowyer here, also below the cutoff line here. And he's got to get some more positions here, though, because he's still running in 15 positions. That's not going to work for him in order to make it to the next round. But I'm going to tell you right now, it's going to come down to the ride here for Almindinger, Kane, Earnhardt Jr, and Ryan Newman from 11th through 12th here. That's where it's going to come down to, and they finish well. So. And also with the fact of Almindinger running way back in the back here, but he is gaining some positions though. But I think the number one thing he does not want to do is go a lap down here the whole race. That'll be the main problem for him right now. I also got the 5-car Kasey Kahne here too, running outside the top 10 here. So it's a pretty big problem because Earnhardt Jr is running in 7th, and Earnhardt Jr is running in 4th, and Ryan Newman is running in 5th. And those 2 drivers are running way in the back here. If those stays where he's at, he's gonna make the next round. So is Newman too. So they need to, so Almindinger and Kasey Kahne got some work to do, and this is where he needs to get the work done as green flag pit stops are underway. Newman does lead a lap crew, so those bonus points might help him though. So as he comes down the pit road as well, Stewart Busch, Edwards, yeah, everyone else. I bet you those 2 points Ryan Newman led may even help it even more. Looks like Gordon Johnson gained a little bit with Johnson there, but we'll find out here as we get down to the backstretch here. So now Kurt Busch in the 41 car leads right now at the moment, but now that has switched there too. Before misses that, makes the mistake of missing him out there too. So it's now only down to less than a 1.5 second lead now. It was 3 seconds if I was correct here. And Johnson's currently running in heavy lap traffic now. See, now Johnson now have to work with these lap traffic cars too. But yeah, lap traffic's not getting to getting to a problem with these new lap drivers. Next race is at Charlotte there for the Make America 500. And after that, we go to the 2.6 mile track of Talladega once again here. And then after that, we'll be heading down to Kansas Speedway, and that is the second round, and that's where the cutoff line will be at Kansas. So as we get down to the halfway portion, so there's probably 29 cars from the lead lap. The rest of the drivers are 1 lap down. It's continuing to have Johnson in the race lead, and Gordon in the race lead here. Yeah, Gordon continues to show signs of no slowing down. I think the only way Johnson can really win this race is if he can catch up to some very heavy lap traffic right now. Or the caution comes out too. But that's still gonna help him because the lap cars will be down the low side then. I'm getting an update with Truex here. He's 15 points above the cutoff line too. The 15 car is running 17th position, so he's, and to be honest, he may be out of the ditch there. He needs to get some more positions here in the last going here. I think this is the problem with these drivers. They're just being way too conservative right now. It may cost them at the end. running for Carl ever so far. We haven't talked about a lot of him about in the chase here. He's only had one in the season at Kansas, so he's gonna be coming back to Kansas in the next round here. So let's see if he can go if he can sweep Kansas in the second round. He's most likely going to be making the chase here as long as he doesn't get involved in the wrecks here too. I also haven't talked about Kurt Busch for a while here too. It's 41 course just outside the top 10 right now in the 11th here. Trying to fight off Greg Biffle here. Man, we've seen Greg Biffle do some good runs here so far in the chase here. He may have had an impact if he would have made the chase here. And North's down there to pit. Looks like unscheduled there. To be honest, the pace score is going through right now. He may be able to lap up to like 15th position here the way he's running. Just picking them off one after another. But Johnson's not far away here. I wonder if he catches more lap cars at the wrong spot here, he may be a good contention for Classic Johnson and Gordon battle for the finish here. Also he's not looking good for AJ Almindinger here. He's gained a couple positions, but look behind him. Gordon's there, and being a lap down is gonna hurt him. It may be good if he gets one lap back because he may battle him out here, but it's not looking good for him right now. Like I said, this is not really one of his first tracks. The race tracks he loves are the road courses, the short tracks, and yeah, that's pretty much the two race tracks his team is good at, and him as a driver as well. Yeah, like I said, it's not looking good for him right now. Definitely needs to caution before Gordon catches up to him. I can tell you that right now. Menard's back on the track there, as you can see. I'm telling you, Gordon is on another mission here. If only Jimmie Johnson will be with him right now. Yeah, I think this race is going to depend on, I think lap traffic's going to pretty much depend on here right now. But here comes Gordon lapping, about to lap Almindinger. Watch this come out here. Here he comes here, on the inside of Almindinger now. And it's not bringing no fight, so Almindinger goes a lap down here, and that may be the last chance for Almindinger right there. Well, let's caution him now because he'll be on the front row there, but caution just come out very quickly before he passes Rick Stenhouse Jr. for 20th here. Update on Clint Bowyer here in the 15 car. We can get to him here. Behind Truex Jr, 17th position. And it doesn't look good for Clint Bowyer here right now, unless the caution come out. I think everyone's pretty much, everyone below who's pretty much who may not make the chase right now, or is praying for a caution right now. And once again, like the end of the season, earlier season, we'll post a video on the top 12 drivers that will be competing in round number 2 here once again here. So yeah, Johnson locked up to Jeff Gordon's locked up to 20th right now. We'll be coming with 30 laps to go here at Dover right now. And to be honest, without lap cars, it looks like Johnson's the faster car here, but it's going to be pretty interesting if we see the gap between Gordon and Johnson here once Johnson passes these 2 lap cars here of Almindinger and Stenhouse here, and see how well he can do here. But without it, he's looking fast. Johnson really looking fast, so. I bet Johnson really wants to go 3 in a row right now. They have extreme momentum, and guess what? They're coming to Charlotte next week, so he has another good racetrack to follow here. Oh, it looks like Almindinger blocks for Johnson there. This is really pretty interesting there. Whoa, man, close call there with Logano and Landon Castle there. They almost got together there. Logano's running 19th right now, with Landon Castle almost a lot going way back in the field right now. Wait, this is going to be pretty good to see how fast who's the faster car here between Johnson and Jimmie Johnson right now. Gordon and Johnson right now. So we're at 1.8. Let's go on board, Johnson. Two drivers have dominated over before. Justin's 2 wins. Gordon with multiple wins here as well. Gordon a little bit faster there at that lap. And by the way, we're coming to our LP stuff today as well, so you have to don't forget about that. That lap Johnson was faster, so it's pretty much back and forth between the drivers right now. The Archers just staying there in the 3rd right now. We also have Stewart in 4th here, and let's just go to the rest of the field here. 5th is Earnhardt Jr, 6th is Kyle Busch, 7th is Ryan Newman, 8th is Kenseth, if we get all the way down there. Brad Keslowski is falling back to 9th, unfortunately. It may not be enough for Brad Keslowski to make the chase there, make the next round here. But then battle for 10th between Denny Hamlin and Paul Edwards. But then you have 12th of Kurt Busch, 13th Brett Biffle, 14th Kasey Kahne, and 15th is Austin Dillion. But yeah, this is pretty much the time. This is gonna be an interesting step. Got to see who's gonna be the fastest car, and this is gonna be pretty interesting here. Johnson's been really just fighting just to get him all race long, but he just hasn't done it. he's caught last lap traffic at the wrong time or something else here. But once again, Gordon was pretty fast there by a tenth of a second. Caution! Caution! Caution is out. Oh! Big problems. Oh no, it's Kurt Busch! Oh no! Gordon! Are you kidding me? Gordon, that's just wrecked. Clint Bowyer's wrecked too. And a huge caution just came out. And Johnson's wrecked. Oh my goodness. Johnson's also wrecked out of the just wrecked. So the two cars that have dominated the whole race have just wrecked. That gives the lead now to Kevin Harvick. This is ridiculous. So I think the rest of these drivers are going to pit. We got to see what happened because now Gordon, I can't believe it. Gordon and Johnson, the two fastest cars, have wrecked out the race. No matter what, they would make the next round anyway. But that's going to be a big confidence destroyer right there. Unbelievable. Let's go and just see what happened here. Craziness here as we come to the end of the race. Here's what happened to bring out this whole mess here. So we got Denny Hamlin here. He gets into the back bumper of Michael McDowell. Right, speed up here. And they slam into Dave Reagan. They both go into the wall. So they slam the wall here. They slam the wall here. Then they go back up to the racetrack here. And then you have Kasey Mears here with nowhere to go, and this pretty much goes the same thing for Kurt Busch too. He slams the wall as well. Biffle just passes it as well. These cars now, and now the bottom is pretty much the most anticipated line here. And these guys are just sliding. All drivers are all over the place now. Truex Jr gets a piece of it. You see Brian Vickers spins out, and Logano has nowhere to go. So is McMurray. Now let's go all the way back here and see what Johnson and Gordon's all the way at the bottom where all the cars are at. And he just can't slow down and he slams, just clips. Oh, that's what happens. That's what happens. Okay. We just can't get a good angle here, but Gordon slams right into Bob Labonte's car right there. And that's what damages his whole race car up. And there we go. Now you have Johnson here. Also going to the bottom of the racetrack as usual, and he's just been sliding off the racetrack and then boom, just slams right into Mike McDowell there. Wow. Drama here at Dover in the last cutoff race here. And that changes everything. I mean, absolutely everything. So now your new race leader now is the 14 car of Tony Stewart. The 14 car of Tony Stewart is now your race leader. Harvick did lead a lap there too. Also, another driver was involved was Clint Bowyer. He's also in the chase here. That pretty much takes him out of the race here. So we got multiple drivers retired out of the race here. Michael McDowell, Kasey Mears, Michael McDowell, Johnny Sauter, Joe Logano, Jeff Gordon, Kurt Busch, Jim McMurray, and Jimmie Johnson. If we go back down here, Kurt Busch is 9th in points. So this may be a huge blow to him. We'll just have to wait to the end of the race here. And in the next video to see if he makes it. Absolutely shocker. That's happened here in the closing laps here at Dover. So let's look at your top. Let's look at your top 10 right now once again here to clarify. So first is Tony Stewart. Second is now Carl Edwards. Third is Ryan Newman all the way back here. Fourth is Earnhardt Jr. Fifth is Kyle Busch. Sixth is Matt Kenseth. Seventh is now all the way back here is Kevin Harvick. He's falling back to 7th. 8th now is Greg Biffle. 9th is Austin Dillon, and round the top 10 is Truex Jr. I'm sorry, this is probably a huge race for most of these drivers here. So we have, so coming to the flag, we'll have 15 laps to go now, with the new race leader of Tony Stewart. Tony Stewart is your race leader. The leaders have wrecked out the race right here. The 2 dominant cars of the day. It's gonna be very interesting here once we get back green. So pace car's gonna pull out here at lap 85 now. The pace car's off. Uh-oh, looks like Carl Edwards has a problem there in the 19 car. Oh, right in the middle of the field too. Wow. So Carl Edwards II has a problem. He's way slow on the racetrack right now. Really can get moved, and that may hurt him too. And drama here as we come to the closing lap of the race. And now put Stewart here in second. Stewart's remaining a race leader. And now Newman's now in second place. Kyle Busch has moved. Kyle Busch has moved to third now. He's fighting with Ryan Newman for second here. But look at the mess Stewart is in right now. And some intense racing right now for Tony Stewart. Looking for his 4th win of the season. Oh man, Stewart's in an absolute mess right now. Oh, you see Carl Edwards stopped there too. Oh, Newman hits the wall there in the back. Oh no! Danica Patrick, David Gillen goes around Newman with nowhere to go. And they wreck. The caution's back out. Ryan Newman got a piece of that. And the car's scattered here. As the second caution comes out of the race. I think it was because of the reaction of the Carl Edwards to the 19 car. I calls out that Newman has fallen all the way back to 12. And that may even hurt him too, because he's now falling back to 12 here. Man, some absolute drama here in the final laps here. So Newman's falling back all the way to 12 right now. That may have hurt him or not. There goes Edwards there, still trying to get this life back together there. So no one's pissed. Let's see what happens about the caution here. So yeah, we've reacted with Carl Edwards here. So Danica Patrick gets into the back of Kyle Busch, and they both get together. And Newman had nowhere to go. He's just been an instant victim there. So they both spin around here. And they hit the wall here. Truex gets a piece of it. If we go down here, there's a lot of contact here. If we look in the helicopter camera here too. A lot of contact back there too. Let's look at it from back here too. Yeah, I don't think Danica Patrick even knew Kyle Busch was there, and that's what happened with Newman having nowhere to go. I don't think Newman has a lot of damage, but I think he should be good to go. He should be good, but that may hurt him into next round here. And coming to the line, we have 10 laps to go right now. We have 21 cars on the lead lap. And what a change of events we've had. I don't think no one was expecting for this situation to happen. But we still got another race to finish with, and it's been one crazy round here today. And to be honest, I think everyone's will be glad when this round is over. But then they got to get right back going once we get to Charlotte next week. So the pace per laps are back off. And here's a good thing. There's less than 2 laps to go, so no cars will be going down to go down and play with the lap course. So let's look at our run now right now. So first is Tony Stewart. Second is Matt Kenseth now. Third is Greg Biffle. Fourth is Kyle Busch. Fifth is Denny Hamlin. Sixth is Earnhardt Jr. Seventh is Kasey Kahne. Eighth is Truex Jr. Ninth is Kevin Harvick. Now the top 10 is also Dillion. So we pretty much have a brand new top 10 lineup right now with all these cars with the situation going on right now. And Stewart's looking for his 4th win of the season in the most incredible way here so far this season. So when we get to 5 laps, there'll be no more cautions. Edwards is back on the racetrack now. He's running 4 laps down right now in 33rd. So it's pretty much trying to get some points here just to make sure he gets into the next round here. And what a crazy ending we're going to have here. Back in the way. Look at the difference there. This is looking for another try to get a win here, but he's got a fast a lot of flat cars, but it doesn't look good for him right now. There's just pretty much a lot of battling here just to get some points right now. I can tell you that right now. Kyle Busch moves to 3rd now. Got Jimmie Hamlin, Jr. finally out here in the lap traffic here right now. Harvick's behind him as well. Newman's back into the top 10 right now. May get Austin Dillon at the end of the race too. Oh, trouble in the front stretch here. And the caution's back out here. I'm not sure if that ends the race there, but I believe it should. We may get a 1-lap shootout right at here, but that does bring out the caution here. Yeah. So you may get a 1-lap shootout here. Let's go and see what happens to out the caution right now. And look at this, we got now back to moved up 1 car ahead now of Tony Stewart now, so it's gonna be a little bit interesting. But let's see what happens without the caution now. Yes, Alright, here we go. It's pretty tough to get here, to be honest, man. Alright, there we go. So here's what I grab the caution call. Edwards gets into Ricky Stenhouse Jr. and they both go around here. Stenhouse hits the wall, so it's called Edwards with nowhere to go. They spin that back up the racetrack, and that's what brought out the caution there. Yeah. Alright, back here live here. We're gonna look and see if we're gonna get one lap here at Dover here, but we'll see what happens. Gotta see Matt Kenseth back up there too as well. What sort of drama we've been having in the last 25 laps here? We have two dominating cars wrecked out of the race late by some wrecks there, and then now we have different drivers here. I did not expect Johnson and Stewart to get wrecked. I mean, they both dominated the race. They probably would have pretty much almost battled it out for the win there. Let's see if we can get one lap added on here. Big someone had a problem there, to be honest here. We'll check that in a moment. So yeah, we got one lap shootout here. Oh no, it's Greg Biffle. That stinks for him. He was looking for a best finish of the season, and he stopped. Man, that's pretty unfortunate for him for the 16. He's out. He's already it looks like it was a tire issue there for the 16 car. So one lap to decide it all. Stewart is first, and Matt Kenseth. Those are the two cars that will be fighting out here for a quick one lap sprint here to end round number 1 of the chase. Pace starts off for the final time. And we have one lap to decide the win here. The green and white flag is out here at Dover. And Stewart's already trying to pull away for the rest of the field already. Watkins passes the lap car. Let's head down the back stretch for the final time. And Stewart is pulling away for the rest of the field. And the 4th time this season, the 14th car of Tony Stewart will be heading to victory lane. Oh, Busch hits the wall there. He's going to lose his 3rd place position there, and we'll get 4th. So Stewart wins once again this season. His 4th on the year. Let's look at our finishing order right now. So once again, Tony Stewart is your race winner. 2nd is Matt Kenseth. 3rd is Denny Hamlin. 4th is Kyle Busch. 5th is Earnhardt Jr. 6th is Kevin Harvick. 7th is Kasey Kahne. 8th is Ryan Newman. 9th is also Dillion. And round top 10 is Truex Jr. 11th has Ryan Blaney. 12th, AJ Almindinger. 13th, Clint Bowyer. 14th, Hornish Jr. 15th, Cole Whitt. 16th, Fritz Sorensen. 17th, Justin Allgaier. 18th, Brian Vickers. 19th, Kyle Larson. And round top 20 is Rick Stones Jr. Here's the rest of your lineup here. So, in the next video, I will be posting, it'll be the top 12 drivers that will be advancing on to the next round. And we'll hope to see you there too. And then after that, we'll be heading to short more speed to start off the 2nd round of the Big America 500. Once again, Tony Stewart is your race winner, and we'll see you in the next video.